See it? End result. We're not finished with that. We're just finished collecting the fiber. Now comes another process. ¿Cuál es el siguiente parte después que hiciste eso? ¿Cuál viene tu siguiente proceso? Wash it off. Try to use fresh water, rainwater. After you wash it off, you hang it when it's very sunny for 3 days. Fibers are white. When the fibers are white, enséñale la fibra blanca, amiga mía. This will be your end result. Look at that. That's what she wants to get. Then coloring, all natural components. All right. Brown. There's a particular wood that men carve. Ladies cut the bark. Those bark pieces go in a pot, water, with those white fibers, and are cooked for 45 minutes to an hour. When they get them off, hang it again, and the fiber dyes brown. To get it black, they have to take it to a inlet back there where there's some fresh water and black mud. Bury it on the black mud for a week, and the deoxidizing process of the soil on the brown component turns the fiber black. Yellow comes from turmeric. You know turmeric? Well, we have it, we call it juquilla. So you grab that root, and again, water, cook that. And red comes from teak. You know teak trees? The young leaves of the teak, if you scrape it, there's red. After she has done the different colors, we'll start her weaving process on the purse. Amiga, ¿cuánto tiempo te toma de principio a fin, de principio a terminarlo? De verdad, una como la mediana, la grande. The little ones take her 2 days to be done. The large ones about a week. That's the time frame on the weaving, only the weaving process part. Questions for Cecilia? ¿Alguna pregunta? Ok, la bolsa que me diste, ¿cuál fue? Es esta. Esta bolsa, cuántas de estas hojas te toma para esa? Sí, claro, mamá, pero cinco hojas de ese tamaño. That handbag you hold, 5 of these leaves. Give her enough fibers to do that first. That's nice.
Una semana y poquito.
The lady who made that one that you're admiring, it's hers. It took her, she said, a week and something. So a week and something, it's like week and 3 days, 10 days, 11 days.
Is there a step between illustrating like this and putting it into the bag? Because this is quite soft. The bag is quite coarse. Is there an extra step that changes it? The bag is just quite coarse or rough?
Ajá.
Or is this quite soft? It just feels very different. Like stiffer.
Ah, ya te entendí. ¿Por qué la bolsa se siente como, así como dura, áspera, si las fibras son suaves?
No, eso tiene que moler. Se muele con mano.
¿Cómo mole?
Burganoy.
Yo no lo hago. ¿Cómo es mole? O sea, ¿cómo lo muele? She's like, mole, I don't know how you do it. ¿Cómo es mole? O sea, ¿por qué queda áspera? Ajá, versus suave.
Este es suave.
Ajá, suave.
Ay, Chuy.
Ah,
Eso se hace así, ve. No tiene precio.
she has to break it separate it, and when she remember, there's no needle, so she has to twist it very thin, so the tip of the fiber turns into the needle on how she weaves. So that's why the purse ends up like that. Ay, perdón, papa. Like you see what she's doing.
Does everyone have to do this, or is it just is this something that just the women's association do, or do lots of the whole community members do this?
Ella pregunta, ¿todas las mujeres saben hacer esto de confeccionar?
Todo. Tú ves mujer por aquí entonces. Desarrolla a los 12 años ya empieza a hacerse. Y algunos que siguen porque le interesa. Y el que no le interesa no continúa. Así ves.
Así. You see what she's showing you, right? That's why it gets to be that hard. So, I mean, the girls, as soon as she hits 12 years old, she right away must learn how to do the back. Every woman that you're going to see out there, anywhere, dressed like that with a purse, that woman made her purse. And women decide if they want to pursue doing this or if they don't. But most of the women want to do it because it's their tradition. See? And think about all the other things they gotta do, like take care of the family, take care of their kids in school. Their fire, their how do they cook? This is a model of a home. In a corner of the house inside, 4 logs, soil, plantain leaves, soil, plantain leaves, last batch of soil, compact, 3 huge log pieces, pot on top, and in the middle goes the wood for the fire. In this home, because it's now the women association, doesn't happen that feat. There's no cooking here. Traditional. In everybody's house, they do. The smoke, it's always going, so it keeps insects outside the home and helps the roof get more solid so it avoids raindrops inside your home. They sleep in hammocks. The ones that have, other ones have a cover thing that they put on the floor, and that's where they sleep. The ones that have more money then will have separation in their homes as rooms and or their hammocks, which is something that they rely on, are born in the hammocks and die in the hammocks. Okay, it's very important to them. But it's a typical home, it's like this. Why up in stilts? Farm animals for the family are raised below. And in the case of novice that live by rivers, when the rivers overflow, passes under and doesn't flood their house. Yes, honey, yeah.
But you were looking like
No, I was looking at a bird that flew by.
do they make the hammocks and is it out of the same garden?
Cuando ustedes compran, ustedes no hacen hamaca, ustedes las compran. O usted hace hamaca. Yeah, they buy it. They buy the hamaca. Hamaca is much precious, so they buy it. Any more questions? Steve? La religión rosa de ustedes acá, ¿cuál es el principal tipo de religión? Y si ustedes tienen influencias de conquistadores españoles dentro de la familia o algo así. ¿Y cuál es la religión de la comunidad ahora mismo?
El evangelio y está el otro de la católica.
So, this group, not all, but this group, this community has very little Spanish influence. This group derivates from the indigenous groups that fought the Spaniards' incursion into Panama. Particularly goes back to Mr. Juan Hines. Nowadays, there's 2 churches in the community. One is the evangelic, which has 75%, 80% of the population in it, because it has been in the community for over. ¿Cuántos años lleva la iglesia evangélica acá? You heard what she said. Ooh. You heard what she said? That's long, long time. When I came here, it was already here. It's all the way back there, and the reason why we didn't go back there is they have told the community that they don't want tourists and people back there. So we, as respect, we follow and do what Rosa. So 80% are actually evangelic. A few years ago, an apostolic church has come into the community, and that has a few members already in the church. The others are Catholic by learning from their employers and people who they work for, and very little still believe in that goddess figure that I explained earlier. Most of the ones that actually do believe are the indigenous Nove that live in the mountains and that we have little access to. Okay? Preguntas?
I have a question. So if they do need to buy a hammock or anything, where's the nearest place that they
The island.
The way we're at.
Where we at?
I didn't know if that was like a more expensive place. That's most like.
No, the island. There's stores in the island for the indigenous.
I just didn't know if there were other stores on other.
In mainland, but mainland it's for them more of an hour from here, so the cost of transportation increases. Mainland for these guys work when they have to buy school supplies for their kids, when they have to supply something that they need of major necessity, because the bigger stores are there. But if it's a hammock, if it's something for the kitchen in the island towards the Panamanian side, there's little stores where they go to buy and then get a boat and come back. Actually, these guys have a big, you saw the dugout?
Yeah.
They have a large dugout that fits 50 people. And not only one, there's many. And that is just community. So it's owned by a member, indigenous, and it's for indigenous at a price. All right, so that's what they rely on. They call it their own water taxi. See? I don't have internet. For some reason, a phone call came in. My aunt, my father family, it's Nove. I will try to show you a picture of my aunt. My aunt, it's Nove. From my father's side of the family, there was that crossing of Spanish and indigenous, which my dad, it's a mestizo. From my mom's side, that's the Irish, why I'm white and whatnot. But my aunt, it's Nove. It's like Rosa, looking at Rosa. From my father's side of the family. See, so I grew up with the Noves, with this particular community. And of course, doing historical studies, I had to learn about them. And it's a beautiful community. Popa, it's the one with the closest access to our island and in a way to mainland. But there's more that are not, that are more rugged and more difficult.
So you said that they were some in the mountains. Is that still part of the Nova? But there, so there's all sorts of the same indigenous group.
Same indigenous group.
How far is it split up? And do the different communities know?
The communities speak the same dialect. Not all communities know each other. See, I was trying to get there. I don't have access to maps. The islands, mainland, where we're going to take our bus tomorrow, I want you to see that from tomorrow driving time, all along we're going up the Continental Divide, you're going to see the indigenous home. We go on the other side to Boquete, there's still Nove there. And on Friday, we drive to Chitre. We pass on the largest province in Panama, Santiago. Noves there. So they have a good expand on territorial in Panama. They do speak the same dialect, but various several families, different families. Now, chicos, if you like to take a look at the trinkets and stuff that they make and sell, you're more than welcome. In 5 minutes, let me take care of paying our donation from Intrepid to Rosa to the Women Association and for all of you to visit the community here. And when I'm done with that, then we can start loading back the boat. See? Before we do that, Rosa, ven acá, corazón. Cecilia, ven acá, mamá. These two ladies, I believe, deserve a big round of applause from us. Not only for showing us their home, their customs, their culture, but doing it with that beautiful smile of them. ¿Verdad esa sonrisa? Pon una sonrisa. Pon una sonrisa. Cecilia, when you make her laugh, you make her laugh. Otherwise, she's very serious. But thank you very much. Gracias, chicas, de parte de mi grupo. Mi grupo les dio un aplauso de reconocimiento por su trabajo, chicas. Gracias, ¿sí? She says thank you very much for the visit, for coming here to learn about them. And please have a good, safe journey back to your destination. Gracias. Gracias. All right, vamos para Pagata, pues.